Batman with the camera here. Batman with the camera and a tripod, hiding in his bedroom. Just got off of work. Gonna try to catch a little bit of Terry Ryder on talk radio KSTP AM 1500. And it's busy. I've had this trouble getting through to Rush Limbaugh before, but or Bob Larson. For those of you who are really into talk radio, and a speed redial would be very handy. Yeah, I'll keep trying. I'll get through to somebody.
I give my wisdom on a TV show. I hear them talking like they really know just what it is and what it isn't too. They point out all the problems, try to tell me what to do. They ran a tape about a man who died. I went to the kitchen so I wouldn't cry. I tried to wonder about the world I'm in. Won't let you raise, but there's no pain or sin. And I guess salvation comes for life. I gotta pay the man to sit there. He said I had God. So the earth still tastes like song. Guess I'm a virgin by default. I do my shopping in a superstore. I pay in plastic till there ain't no more. I got a job, I got an IRA. I got a schedule I could jump to someday. I made a list I'm gonna follow through. Can't seem to find the time to there is spent with you. I can hardly get to sleep at night. No feeling going nowhere, get too real high. And I guess I'd change it if I could. The world's so bad, I look good. So the earth still tastes like song. Guess I'm a hero, a winner by default. I got a wife, I got religion, I got a minivan to haul around the kitchen. I got a bunch of gray hair hippies on my radio, singing love and revolution, still pretending like they know just exactly what it is and what it isn't too. They try to make me out the bad guy, trying to sell their point of view.
Okay, this is Fat Man with the camera. 0500 hours. The parking lot of KSTP AM 1500 talk radio. Noob sports and down your shorts. I'm gonna attempt to get in here. This is the morning of the evening of All Saints Day. All Hallows Eve. Howdy.
Yeah.
Fat Man with the camera, Northwest Community Television.
Oh, okay.
Did Steve Conrad talk to you?
Do you know Bob Yates?
Well, not personally, but I will shortly.
Okay.
Thanks. I gotta do this weird.
Oh, I see. Nice
Batman with the camera
Well-
from Northwest Community Television.
Welcome. Fix that clock. It's 5:11.
I know, you're absolutely insane to be up at this hour. They
You
must.
look pretty hale and hearty, actually. You look pretty wide awake. This is pretty much what goes on until about 5:30 when Bruce Williams is over. And
Yeah, that's a pretty stunning show. Got some of that on the way over.
today he advised someone, don't sign anything.
And the other thing was whatever you do, don't go into business for yourself.
And for that he makes $650 a year. I just want to survive Paul Harvey. That's all I want to do. That's my
Yeah, I don't know.
big goal. I want to
All he needs
spit on his grave.
You know, the first time I saw you was on some stand-up comedy thing on 2 or something, or
Oh my.
standing at an intersection or something. With
Oh,
a
sure,
cap
sure,
on,
sure.
With a cap on.
Right.
And
What was I
think
talking about? It was
I don't
just
know, I
some
think
kind
it-
of favorite intersection, wasn't it?
yeah, it was. I can't remember what the
55
set
in Winnetka in Golden Valley.
Yeah. You used to live over there or something? Yeah. Well, that's what I was thinking. Maybe you were in our viewing area. That's one of the super suburbs, the cable system for
Yeah.
the northwest suburbs.
It wasn't always King, though, was it?
No, I don't know what it was before that. But
Well, just so they keep up that wacky public access, that's all we care about.
Yeah.
I want to be able to sell videotape of my son's soccer game.
How do you do better than this? This is electrifying and just a gigantic thing.
In kindergarten.
Okay, we're on cutaway patrol here,
Reading level. All right. We were told by the
so you can
teachers
carry
that
about
tested
your
him that
carry on
he
your
actually
business.
comprehended on a 5th
I
grade
wonder if
level.
I should be smoking.
And as a result of
I
that,
don't know, it's
he moved
your
him
public
directly
image,
from
no?
kindergarten
Basketball. Type sports than that.
Well, no, but that would be, when they construct a place like that, generally speaking, there's a basketball team somewhere around.
And it turned out to be a privately funded project until the man had to file bankruptcy for $16.3 million.
He got himself in trouble for that, this project.
It would be
I sort of planned to wander around all day and just stay out of the door.
people were using what they call the zipper effect. Coming in December and March, and I want to see what they're going to do. Well, there is
No matter how thin you slice it, it's still baloney.
first year of operation.
Oh, wait a minute, let's back up a little bit. Who now owns the facility? Is it the city?
I'm under the assumption that the city intended to use it.
You can't make that assumption. A telephone call would give you the answer.
Okay, well,
The yuppie joggers in Minnetonka right now
that early in the
probably
morning?
tuning in, yeah.
Yeah.
They got their Walkmans warmed up and
Yeah.
they're waiting.
Tell you what, though, they'll jog in the dark, and at this hour, within this kind of cold, good luck. All right, I'm going to have my sit down, and I'll be right back.
Okie doke, I'll be waiting.
Cleo.
Batman with the camera from the very seat in which Bob Yates sits to do his show. The very microphone through which Bob Yates speaks. Yeah, I would focus on it, but the light level is a little low in here. Bob's reading from Chase's annual events. The Star Tribune, apparently. Oh, we've got lines loading up. Even as we speak, or even as I speak, you're just listening, you buffoon. Perhaps Batman could answer a few phones while he's, no, maybe not. Here we go.
5:35, 25 before 6. Something's wrong with my balance. Could be an equilibrium problem. There we go. Having a little trouble. Bob, no stranger to trouble, is we? I took my first sip of coffee, real coffee, caffeinated coffee, yesterday afternoon to try to rouse myself from the afternoon nap. And I'm telling you, I swear to you, and I'm not saying this to be salacious or suggestive or off color in any way. I'll bet there's a doctor out there, probably a urologist, who can explain this. A part of my body knew what was coming before I took the first sip of coffee. I began to feel a little sting, or as a nurse would say, a little stick right here.
Fat man with a camera here. In the studio.
Why don't
on the air.
Why don't you buy like a couple packs of sale?
Are you anybody important?
I'm Linda Evans.
Oh,
No,
Linda
does that
Evans,
mean-
my goodness, I'm gonna...
Does that mean I'm important or not?
You're very important, you're
Oh,
vital.
Okay, well that's me, I'm vital.
Well, this is a complete view of the station, of course. We aren't just sucking up some talent.
Oh,
So, you must be doing news here, right?
yeah, right.
I'm just guessing that. It's...
That's how vital I am,
Yeah.
as you said.
Oh,
Yeah,
how
right.
can I use some terminology?
Uh,
Have you ripped the morning wires?
I ripped the morning wires, I'm editing that now. I'm going to go to the paper next, and after that I'm going to monitor our television station to see what they're up to this morning.
What do we got here? What's this? Is production over here or something?
No, it's all the news hallway.
Oh, this is it says newsroom.
No, news hallway.
The news corridor. From KSTP straight to you, right down the news corridor. Here, I could be like Channel 5 News
All right, now
irritating.
get out of here right now.
That's exactly right. I'll bet.
I'm actually gathering evidence. He had a butt in his hand there a minute ago.
Oh, good. Thank God.
To present to management.
There will be no...
Now he's camouflaging it.
Oh, uh-huh.
He knows he's on camera. It's instinctive.
I don't smoke, and I've been trying to let management know in roundabout ways that he smokes.
Aromatic harassment cases, where the woman goes to management and tries to tell them about the problem, and they just laugh her off.
No, I haven't actually done that. I usually just put up with it. This right here says we're going to have a foot of snow by tomorrow.
Oh, I don't want to hear about it. What about tonight? What's the deal tonight?
Snow, sleet, blowing snow.
Perfect trick-or-treat weather.
Yeah.
I see. I'll be sure to dress my kids in black for the oncoming cars, We don't want them to see what they hit, All right, it's like 6 a.m. I'm covering the vital parts of the station here. Oh man, I gotta get this guy some better equipment. This must be production.
Boyfriends? Police said Rand also
Nobody
paid
here.
this man $1,400 to
I have this
photograph an
camera light with me.
undercover vice investigator.
Well, now I'm really in truly vital areas here. Because the fact of the matter is, anybody can take pictures of Bob Yates, okay? But who but that man with the camera could show you this giant compressed air tank. Huh? Huh? Right, damn right. Secret tunnels. Under KSTP. More compressed air. Can't get in there. Did I promise you in-depth reporting, or did I promise you in-depth reporting, eh?
My Lord. It makes me want to sing a hymn. I can't believe you had not heard of the hymn that I sang yesterday. Jesus paid it all. All to him I owe. Sin has left its crimson stain. He's washed it. In the Calvinist atmosphere of my youth, the Jesus we knew and loved, would not only pay your debts in full, with interest if necessary, he'd do your longer. Paid it all, and washed it white as snow. So, the decision has been made then, with your help here at KSTP, St. Paul, Minneapolis, AM 1500, the talk station, that why not every break? The breaks don't, oh, come on, now you're shaking your head, no. This is just a one-day deal, Ken, is all I'm saying. This is just a one-show deal. Tomorrow we can go back to business as usual. Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't mention that. Today, no, it's just a one-day deal. Every break, all right. Show 1121 for those scoring at home. 5th and final post-Tom Day of Country Music Month. And 5 will get you 10 that were accosted after the show. What are you trying to do? What are you saying by running her promo every break? How dare you Muss, our fair-haired girl.
Not going in the building as long as that guy is in that building. And I'm not in the building. You're not getting my services. You're not getting my work and my contributions, because I'm not gonna stand next to that guy, just like I wouldn't have had my picture taken next to Adolf Hitler either.
No.
He debases humanity.
Cool out.
I think he's not legitimate.
Bob Yates.
Nora Dunn can get arrested.
Bob's Radio Basics cannot be heard in stereo, not even where it's available.
She has a new book out because she has to have a new book out. No one will hire her. Andrew Dice Clay should have offered to hire her. It's 6:35.
From Maplewood, have a heapin' helping of our hospitality. It's Bob's Radio Basics with Bob Yates.
A Rochester man who allegedly threw a $10 parking ticket on the ground, claiming it was unwarranted, now faces a possible $700 fine and jail sentence for littering. The rapture is upon us. The end of Western civilization is rapidly approaching. Stuffed animal promo dropped after dispute. Dateline Chicago. 67,000 stuffed animals were pulled from a Sears catalog after the company was caught in a battle between hunting lobbyists and an animal rights group. You can't even sell a stuffed animal anymore without animal rights groups stepping in and going nose to nose with hunters. They're stuffed animals. They're to be cuddled. Neither of my children will sleep unless they have a stuffed animal, and unless the bathroom light is on out in the hall, and unless Radio Oz is left on all night long. Here are the names of pro football teams if this were a truly politically correct society. The Washington Native Americans, of course. The New York Very Tall People. The Dallas Western Style Laborers. The LA Uninvited Guests. Would be the Raiders, right? The Vikings are the Minnesota Plundering Norsemen. Of course, you know about our rivalry with the Green Bay meat industry workers. Have you ever wondered what happens to most of the women in Reusse Meyer movies? In other words, what do they do the rest of their lives? I mean, personally and professionally. Erica Gavin, it seems as if, as Vixen, seems as if when we talked to Reusse Meyer, she became either anorexic or bulimic and reclusive, and he attempted to help her out of her funk. Dolly Reed of Beyond the Valley of the Dolls went on to marry Dick Martin of the Rowan and Martin comedy team, and I guess, yeah, I guess they're still, I hope they're still happily married. I know I would be if I were married to Dolly Reed.
Mighty AM 1500 at daybreak. Here's some kind of workroom service center. I'm setting up my battery charger.
Successful, I guess.
Can't help but notice you're running a lot of Turi Rider promos.
Say again?
Can't help but notice you're running a lot of Turi Rider promos.
No matter how thin you slice it, it's still below.
No matter how thin you slice it, what? Still below me. Soundbite from your suction. These peace conference yesterday. Baseball is recession-proof, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
For many people.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with the economy.
By the way, I think I ought to take this opportunity to clarify, or maybe correct. I can't believe I'm deigning to correct something Patrick said yesterday, but I believe Patrick implied that Al Newman was making $800 or $900 a year. I find out now that Al's having to make do on about $400 grand a year.
Yeah, poor guy.
450 something, something like that. Yeah, and he's not an everyday player. And of course, Jack Morris plays every 4 days, doesn't he? Every 4 or 5 days.
Not bad work, huh?
So put a bat in that kid's hands, you young parents out there.
You betcha.
Put a glove on his or her left hand, depending on their proclivities, and urge them to go into the great game of baseball or golf or modern art. Thanks for the call.
Okay.
Bye for now. Steve, very quickly, line 1, good morning. Steve, are you there? Fine. That ends our open line segment at KSTP, St. Paul, Minneapolis, AM 1500 talk station. Did you notice the aplomb with which I handled that crank non-responsive call? 5th and final post-hump day of Country Music Month. What will next month be, starting tomorrow?
What are
I don't know. I'll check Chase's annual events and get back to you here. Aviation History Month is kind of dry. Child Safety and Protection Month.
Nah.
We're in favor of it, but I mean it's not offbeat enough for our taste. International Creative Child and Adult Month. Sounds boring. I don't know. This could be considered almost too irreverent. National Alzheimer's Disease Awareness Month. Alzheimer's Awareness Month.
What? Huh?
National Diabetes Month.
Who am I?
National Epilepsy Awareness Month. One Nation Under God Month. What else have we? Well, that's that. Looks like Alzheimer's Awareness Month to me.
What?
You'd want to heat
Another
that thing
Tree
up
Rider
just as
promo.
hot as you could. Now, do you think this would damage the fur at all?
The scientists I talked
It may be all I hear of her today.
It was half.
Doesn't get any better than this, does it?
Yeah.
Check out Willard. He thinks he's Garth Brooks. Here's ABC, brought to you by 3M Window Insulator Kits.
From the ABC Newsroom, Israeli Prime Minister Yitzhak Shamir is calling the Mideast Peace Conference the first.
I can't talk!
Will direct.
Now, if you listen really carefully, you can hear the actual sounds of Bob Yates relieving himself. I actually used that restroom, sat in that seat as well.
Who do you think this is?
That's those round butt conspiracy guys who are taking over all the parking spaces.
Raymond Burr.
Raymond Burr, yeah, you got it.
Be right back. Fifth and final post-hump day of Country Music Month. Our Bonehead of the Week award goes out to a Mr. Freddie Johnson of Blakely, Georgia, who was pinned for 3 days in his overturned car. He was found in a ditch. He just wanted to know one thing.
Who won the World Series?
Who won the Florida lottery? Backhanded kudos to you and I, Ken. We've now shaved today's Patrick Reusse Sports Insights down to a record low 4 minutes. Let's go to him now and apologize. Good morning to you.
Hello, Robert. You know, I love these guys who actually think they're going to win.
Yeah, isn't that wild?
The odds. They have sold $89 million worth of lottery tickets, and these guys think they're going to win.
Rider with the answer to another one of life's burning questions. Can a fur coat be made from rabbit animal pelts?
You can do it if you autoclave the animal first.
So you'd want to heat that puppy, or in this case that fox, you'd want to heat that thing up just as hot as you could. Now, do you think this would damage the fur at all?
The scientists I talked to did try to do this one time. It was half successful, I guess. It turned out kind of stiff.
Afternoons 3 to 6 on the talk station, AM 1500 KSTP.
More unpredictable than what's behind your refrigerator. AM 1500 KSTP.
Refrigerator.
The talk station.
Nothing any better than this. This is electrifying. It's just a gigantic thing.
He said refrigerator. And that guy on the Pennzoil commercial, he says, feeling up with Pennzoil. He doesn't say fill up, he says feeling up with Pennzoil. Oh, they grab you and they take you to jail if you try that. Tomorrow morning, all Barbara promos. What do we normally have at this time?
This day in history, I
All
think.
right, fine. Let me get that prepared then.
Well, you haven't started on it yet?
Oh, actually, I haven't. I've been entertaining this yo-yo. Fat man with a camera. Metro Channel 6 or Channel 32 in the King Video Cable District.
We're being videotaped this morning.
Raw footage. This is going to be unedited. This is like wild-tracked, like America's least funny local radio videos.
Hey, fat dude, when you go to edit this, try and cut out anything that features me doing these.
Yeah, right.
He was in the newsroom shooting you through the window.
Just, if this
with
ends up on the
those.
cutting room floor, that's fine.
1926 on the state magician Harry Houdini. You'd think he would have disappeared, right? No, he just flat upped and died in Detroit at the age of 52. People, surely they don't still die of gangrene.
You know how that happened? Or from what I've heard?
One of his little tricks, one of his little
trick gone.
magic acts.
One of the deals with Harry was you could punch him, anybody could punch him as hard as they could right in the belly, and nothing would happen. He'd he'd be okay. I guess somebody came up and punched him in the belly
his appendix
when he wasn't ready.
Yeah. Oh, you got to be ready.
Hi, Fat Man with the camera from Northwest Community Television.
Hi, how are you?
I'm pestering everybody here. Are you anybody important?
Not very, no.
No.
I'm the chief engineer.
Oh, I see. So you're the guy responsible for getting this out to the public, huh?
That's true.
I see. Well, not very important then at all.
No.
Executive types here. Fat Man with the Camera from Northwest Community Television.
Yeah, and you don't allow salespeople in videos.
I see. Salespeople.
All right.
The heart of the station, right?
Well, now where are you from?
Northwest Community Television.
Oh, okay.
The cable system for the northwestern suburbs.
We pay back salary.
I see.
Will you be taping our meeting?
Sure.
Oh, good.
Excuse me. You must be John McDougall, eh?
Who are you?
Fat Man with the Camera, Northwest Community Television.
Huh, okay.
If I could bend over, I'd kiss your feet. Broadcasting legend.
Oh, really?
Catch you later. Are you Peter Thiel by any chance?
I am he.
I recognize your voice.
You're the fat man.
Yes, I am the fat man with the camera. No, look, people keep accusing me of not being very fat. I'm fat. Look, I promise you, I see myself in the mirror every morning, and I'm fat.
Well, he's somewhat portly. I wouldn't say fat. I would say medium built. I would say, how about the medium built guy with the camera?
Stand up. All right, Fat Man with the Camera with Peter Thiel. And the chief engineer, what was your name again?
Norm.
Norm. Oh, Norm. Now I recognize you. That's Norm.
Right.
If you'd said you're Norm, I'd know who you're talking about. You look pretty happy. Sales are up?
Sales are way up.
Everything peachy, okay.
Everything is peachy and
buy airtime.
And buy airtime, right?
Hi. Do I have a guard?
No, it'll be okay.
I don't
I'll
have a
wrestle
guard.
to the ground. Who are you?
Good morning, I'm Miss Chris.
Oh, Miss Chris.
Yes.
I know about you.
Turn my oh, you do?
Yes.
Well.
Fat Man with the Camera being snuck up on by an attractive woman. Is she important? Should I know her?
That's Pam Label. She's one of our account executives.
Oh.
A sales type.
A executive.
A sales geek.
Sales weasel? No, weaselette. No, a mink. A sales mink. Yes. Look at that. She even walks with dignity. Nice legs. Norm again.
Save me.
There's Norm again. He's already been pestered.
Yes.
What's this? Another sales weasel?
Yes, another sales.
Hey, you're very colorful.
I am this morning, aren't I?
She came dressed for the camera.
I did. I came dressed for the camera.
You know, if I'd been clever. See, people will know how to get in here now. So now on, get your home movie camera, okay? You show up at 5 in the morning, you press that buzzer, and what's that overnight guy's name?
Overnight guy.
Oh, the big yellow black guy, huge, monster.
Oh, Griff.
Oh, Griff. Okay, Griff will come to the door with a confused look on his face. You say, I'm Fat Man with a camera, and I'm here to shoot Yates.
Right.
Okay, so you come in, and he doesn't know you're actually going to shoot Yates, you say. Nice, very, you know, it's business-like, but it's fashionable and feminine.
That's me.
Although there is a definite Star Trek effect with the skirt. Here's another attractive woman.
That's Deb.
Deb.
Yes, I'm traffic director.
Traffic director, hi. There doesn't seem to be a big traffic problem out there, though, however. I pulled
Wait
right
till
in.
it snows.
I see. You don't help Art read or anything, do you?
No, no. Not anything like that at all. Bye.
Bye, see ya. I just have to, see, there's another one. Couple inches on that skirt, and that slit is not you.
We'll check rush hour traffic now with Art Reader.
Linda, most areas are loosening up, but we'll still find slow traffic around Gold Valley, southbound Highway 100 as you approach 394, and also westbound 394 between Penn Avenue and the Highway 100 interchange. Still finding slower traffic southbound 35E as you approach Highway 36. In fact, it's still backed up to at least Little Canada Road. The car and deer are still off to the left shoulder just prior to Highway 36.
All right, thanks, Art. It's 8:20. Our forecast calls for cloudy skies with light snow, freezing rain, or sleet developing late this afternoon. Highs today near 30. Then a winter storm watch tonight and tomorrow for the Twin Cities and surrounding area. Heavy snow is possible along with low visibilities due to blowing snow. Our overnight low should be near 25. Tomorrow's high near 30. Snowfall amounts could range anywhere from 2 to 6 inches.
Rising above the clutter. AM 1500 KSTP. The talk station.
Millions of elementary school, high school, and college students, millions and millions of families, untold numbers of civic organizations, veterans organizations, countless offices, factories, companies, and workplaces. Millions of senior Americans and just plain Americans.
What about them?
Never let us forget.
Bob's Radio Basics.
Pretty long sentence, wasn't it? 8:23, 37 before 9.
Can you hear that?
I can hear it just barely. Is that card 3? Are you doing this to prove a point?
No.
Right.
I hit the button.
Want to move it to another card machine? We have no secrets from our listeners.
It's card number 6 now.
Card 6
So
now.
we have
Cards 3, card 6 are
2,
down.
3, and 6.
Norm Patsney, please pick up a white courtesy phone for a message.
My anti-vampire light.
Chris, just go like this.
Hey, it's cable. It doesn't have to be
Right,
good.
but you forget I was born on Halloween, so.
Yeah, I certainly
I'm a
do.
wonderful person, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Why do you like to intimidate people?
Oh, well, because that's why I went into this business. Because I have deep-seated feelings of insecurity, you see. I was abused as a child. Well, I wasn't really, but it makes a good story.
Yes, it does. Just like you say you're fat and you're really
Oh,
not.
all right, I'll shut it off.
Thank you.
I could put it up there, but the ceiling's gray.
Well, it's, yes.
And it would bounce. See if it was.
And little pieces of concrete fall down through these cracks from time to time.
I see.
They scare the hell out of me sometimes late at night. That's concrete dust from little chunks in fall.
I see. That's the cutest little mic boom.
Isn't it though?
I need one of those in my home studio. You don't give complimentary gifts.
That's for Turi. You know, she has to stand up when she.
Oh yeah.
And when we go on remotes, you have to have a little stand for
In
it.
fact, I saw that then. I saw this at the mall in Brookdale, didn't I?
Probably did.
That very one. Can I touch it?
You can touch it, yes.
Oh. That may be as close as I get to her.
Oh, you're lucky man. Oh.
So this is Turi's desk, huh?
That's pretty.
For the time being.
Peter?
This is Turi in her modeling phase, one of her photos. Is it signed? Yeah, Turi Ryder, right down there. Yeah. Oh, Mr. Rogers, that's classy.
Mm-hmm.
I do like this gun to the bunny's head, though. That's particularly demented.
I promised my son that I will take him to see.
It's our antenna monitor for at night. During the day, we're non-directional.
Big man tape comes out. Little
You
man
can
tape.
read the phases
Just the
between
one that
the
I've
three
seen.
towers.
You know, I know where to cough. I know where the
And
profanities
ratios. During the day, we're on the big tower in the back there,
Okay.
that 660 footer,
Yeah.
and we're non-directional.
Oh.
Big
Okay, I have
boomer, 50 kilowatts, non-directional during the day.
Yeah.
But at night, we're
Yeah.
in a little.
That's that you say it's 50.
are. You're living in the Reagan.
50,000 watts. Where does it go?
Where does it go?
You let me back in here, Norm. And here he is, lying again. Back to his old habits. I distinctly heard you say you quit smoking.
Well, I wasn't on the road.
I see. This is a Judge Thomas thing, huh?
Yeah, right. Actually, I just handle them and I don't inhale.
Listeners
Yes, they want.
from all over the world.
Yes, oh.
You send postcards saying signals bouncing off the old stratosphere, the ionosphere or something.
Even one from Omaha.
Oh, that's far away. They need KSTP in Omaha.
That's right. Here's Barbara.
There we go. Hi.
What's going on?
Fat man with the camera.
Hello.
How you doing? Oh, she's hiding. I don't know if I'm being shunned or if she's just in a hurry. Hi, how you doing?
What is this?
This is Fat Man with the Camera. I'm the Fat Man. This is a camera from Northwest Community Television. Now, you're acting like you don't know anything about it.
I don't.
Did Steve Conrad talk to you?
No?
Well, he's a liar too.
No?
Bob said he quit smoking. I just caught him. And Steve Conrad said he talked it over with you and you were ham and you just loved to be followed around all day.
You're gonna go to Aunt Minda's funeral?
Oh, sure, if I'm invited. Is there food?
Well, I suppose it'll be a little after. I brought some Halloween treats for my colleagues.
Oh, she's hiding. Is this Steve Conrad?
You said you told me about this?
Oh, I didn't tell you about it, did I?
You certainly didn't.
Just reminded me.
It's a permit that allows you to
What are you doing? What's he doing?
Oh, it's just, I'm here to make you look good.
No, you're not.
Sure I am.
No, you're not.
I'm here to worship at the feet of the Great One.
Come on. You want a candy? Do we have a bag?
The salvation of the
I brought
working
Halloween
class.
candy. That's very nice. Yes, it's Halloween, you know. I love Halloween. I'm from Anoka. We're very big on Halloween in Anoka. Do we have a bag?
I'll find some.
For a bowl? Are you coming to Aunt Minda's funeral? I mean, are you coming around all day with me?
No. I'm here as long as
I'm going to cut your
you're
heart
here in the
out.
station. And I said if I'm invited, I'll go to Aunt Minda's funeral.
What?
If I'm invited, I'll go.
I don't know. Well, I think you don't know Aunt Minda. She was 86.
Oh, okay, then I won't go.
Okay, we can put it in the basket. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in the basket. Okay, we're gonna have a witch hunt today.
Okay.
And we're also
Good. I'm here. Hi. Ask Peter. I'm okay, right?
Hi.
You betcha. You're fine.
Yeah, see? Apparently she didn't know anything about this.
No, I don't think anyone did.
Talking with you.
Because management never said anything except they said something to me yesterday.
Peter, you promised me a witch.
No.
The word witch has a lot of connotations to different people. So if someone says, are you a witch? I say, well, by that do you mean do I go out and worship Satan and kill babies? And I'm not a witch. But if you mean do I love the land? Do I believe that there's a god and goddess? Then I'd say, yes, I am.
This is their holy.
This is going to be very serious. I can
Talking
see it
Wiccan
right now.
We're going to have lots of fun.
It's back. My illness is back.
Oh, lovely bastard. Your infection just...
Yeah, I'm going to have to... Is that stuff in there to
I'm sure
spray
it
the
is. Yeah.
microphone?
Someone gave her some isopropyl alcohol, so she's
Now,
has
what
like...
are you going to be on too?
Oh, I'm his publicist. I just follow him around and tell me up to everybody.
His publicist?
No, not mine personally.
A personal publicist?
I wish.
And everybody.
So you're not a warlock?
No, warlocks are not part of witchcraft. That's something that was added by other people.
You told me it was a warlock.
Well,
It's a witch. That's a common misconception.
And you know what,
Thanks
though?
to the book Bell, Book, and Candle. Wonderful movie.
Well, aren't you bringing me somebody that sucks blood too?
Yes, suck blood next hour.
That's the next hour.
Next
Peter's my producer, you know. I expect him to come across. He's going on vacation. Are we booked for the time you're gone?
Yes.
Fat man with the camera with a Wiccan high priest
Yes.
and Barbara Carlson and Peter Thiel. On Halloween.
Are you
I'm a Wiccan, I'm not a high priest.
Oh, excuse me.
Where's my high
Wiccan.
priest?
He's a...
Do you have anything that, do you have any
Barbara,
goodies?
there's stuff on your desk
I have a
to
whole
read.
batch
Why
of
don't you go
books
read it?
and stuff.
No, but I want it to bubble over like it does.
You don't bubble over, Barbara. Just read
You
the dope.
don't have any
No bubbling
potions
over.
that bubble over?
I'm sorry, we don't have
Green
any
and
bubbling
purple
potions.
and then it comes
I
out?
left them in my robe.
Barbara, would you please go and read the stuff?
Should I put some lipstick on for this green?
And would you please,
Do I look a little pale?
I'll fix it in editing.
Quite ill. I just lips. Don't you dare tell me I'm my real movie. Oh!
It's me, Mabel,
so
today.
Damn man. Eat some candy.
Especially today.
Okay, now who do I follow? Yeah, okay, we'll go.
Follow Barbara.
Shoot the money. That's what they taught me. Shoot the money. Shoot the money.
The truth about witchcraft today.
Barbara Carlson preparing for her show.
Fate.
Yeah, I need to call medical alert.
Oh.
I know CPR. Can I help?
Oh.
Excuse me, but I have some rather important news about an extraordinary German-engineered motor car. One you can actually afford without selling your house. Eliminate the Mercedes 300 series, right? Actually, this car is slightly larger in rear axle, and precise negative steering roll radius give the Passat GL a remarkable sense of control we call Fahrvergnügen. Its cabin holds 5 comfortably, and air conditioning is standard. The big news? It's available now at a special introductory price, so test drive the Passat GL sedan, and by all means keep your lovely home.
Well, longtime radio broadcaster Charlie Bush has died of cancer. He was 58 years of age. His career also featured stints at KSTP radio and TV, as well as at WLTE radio in the Twin Cities.
It's an attitude. AM 1500 KSTP, the talk station.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am back, and it is back. Wait just one moment. I am spraying the microphone once again with alcohol. Oh, breathe deeply, Barbara. Maybe it will clear your sinuses. I am sorry that my voice is where it is in the lower depths. And if I brought my cough medicine, so I do have, you know, I've told you a lot of times that I'm a drunk, and so I can't take most cough medicines because I'd be just higher than a kite. I mean, I have heard of people that have gotten high on cough medicine, so I have Triaminic, which has no booze in it, and hopefully will take care of the next 3 hours. Halloween. You know, I said it was my favorite holiday because I'm from Anoka. Peter promised me a warlock today, and you're not a warlock.
No, I'm not a warlock.
You are not a warlock, but your name is Donald Michael Craig.
That's correct.
And you're not even a high priest in the Wicca movement. You're just sort of a mediocre priest in the Wicca movement?
Well, all people who become members of Wicca, the religion which is commonly called witchcraft, are individually priests. The only difference being basically that a high priest is capable of starting his or her own coven, right?
I asked you whether Peter led me astray because I don't know a whole lot about the occult. But he did say the male witches were warlocks, and you said that's not true.
No, that's not true. A lot of people believe that, especially because of the movie Bell, Book, and Candle, where they were talking about warlocks. In fact, the word warlock is an old word which means traitor.
You were raised as a Jew.
That's correct.
Yep.
And this one older rabbi called me in just before I was bar mitzvahed and started to show me these unusual things. You're supposed to wrap a leather strap on the tefillin around your arm 7 times, and you spell.
You have phylacteries. You have that little box on your head.
Precisely.
I don't know. Frightening concept. Bob and Turi back to back.
Are both of those people in here witches or whatever?
One's a publicist. The woman is a publicist.
The witch has a publicist?
Yes, apparently. Hey, that's the
I'm
story
in the wrong
she told
business.
Me. What's this?
That's Tori. If you get into her studio,
with the camera.
She doesn't like
unwanted.
interruptions.
I see. Actually, didn't look that way at the mall, so.
No, this is her studio face.
I can only go on my personal meeting with her. Of course, I didn't run up and stick a camera in their face then either, so.
That's why you're still alive.
They weren't in the castles for the most part.
Station KSTP,
And they got
friends, would you like to speak with
popular
our
styles
witch?
much later. Now, if you go
Your name
in,
is?
you look at movies
Sound
such
like you
as
wanna talk
Camelot, you'll see these beautiful women with the long pointed hats with the veils.
Those are
from
witches?
it. No, they're not. But what happened is the style of the pointed hat
All right, now, hold
eventually
on,
worked its
Catherine.
way out into the common people. So they thought that it was very stylish, even
Great
though it
call.
had long since.
Peter, we're going to have to go to our sponsors, take a short break. We'll be back in a moment.
From KSTP Weather Services, our forecast calls for cloudy skies with a mix of light snow, freezing rain, or sleet developing late this afternoon.
Is that on the cart or in the cart machine?
The northeast wind at 5 to 15 miles an hour. Winter storm
A little
watch
warble right at the
tonight
beginning.
in the Twin Cities and surrounding area. Several
Could
inches
be
of
both.
snow.
I'll recut it.
Blowing and
Where's the notorious cart 3?
handler brake inspection 7 days a week.
That's actually, it's cart 6.
Every weekend.
We just always say, this is actually cart 3. It's working today.
I see.
But if anything breaks, it is cart 3.
I see. So it's a metaphor.
Correct. For the whole system.
Right.
Who's gonna vacuum better than Sears?
Get a life. Listen to AM 1500 KSTP, the
A
talk
fiber
station.
commercial.
It's not that I didn't want to meet my future son-in-law, but I didn't feel well because of constipation.
Mr. Sleepy at Bay. But the best part is you'll be alert. And if there's one thing we need out there, it's
More alerts.
Think about it. I'm Tom Bodette for Motel 6, and we'll leave the light on for you.
Could you stop the music for me?
We just back kids.
Welcome back. Happy Halloween. I have the voice of a witch. or a warlock or someone. My guest this morning is Donald Michael Craig. He is a witch.
Yes.
And he admits to being a witch. He is also an author, and he is the owner.
So now
of
he's a witch. He's evolved.
Fate.
I'm just the editor-in-chief. I think the publisher might be upset.
Okay, well, I mean, I always try and make my guests more important than they are. And you've taught a lot of classes in such topics as Kabbalah, Tantra, Tarot, Magic, Psychic Development, Psychic Self-Defense, Seeing the Aura, Astral Projection, Shiatsu, Massage, and Healing, and Wicca.
Yes.
You've been very, very busy. And you also read tarot cards.
Yes, I do.
And you didn't bring your tarot cards. I'll start with Tom. Good morning.
Morning.
You're on the air.
Yes, I guess I'm not agreeing with a lot of things that you're saying, and my concern is that there's just a perception of whatever seems to work must mean that it's true. I'm just concerned that...
What's your point, Tom? That you know, you don't always have to agree with the guests on the show. It's there are people that come from all sorts of different backgrounds and are just sharing their perception of life with you.
Well, I just believe that the devil is a deceiver. And what seems to be true from the ABC News, he shows himself as an angel of light.
I think he's part of the Illuminati. What witches believe, so that there will be less. He's part of the Illuminati.
What about Satan? And I understand that some of the great schools, some of the schools in Minneapolis,
Look at him. Yeah, I know. Look at the guy. He's fat.
Not to practice Halloween because there's
he's got a goofy face.
problems with Satan.
He's got a haircut out of the 70s.
With the devil. Can you respond?
Wait a minute. I'm describing me. Yes, absolutely.
Hi, would you like to speak with Barbara Carlson, I guess? Who's this? Hey, what's happening, bud? All right, turn off your radio. We'll be with you in a little bit.
Bring up one of those unbreakable combs with a lifetime guarantee, which makes you wonder out loud.
Living the dream of a true talk radio fan here in the studio. I think she's more comfortable with me out here, actually. You can't. I got a reflection off this glass. I'll have to go back there and invade her in a minute. I'm going to think of a couple of geometric figures, simple geometric figures. Oh, he's doing parlor magic. And what I'm going to do is write down on this piece of paper here one geometric figure
everything.
And put another one on the inside of it. Simple geometric figures. Now, I'd like everybody to just be quiet and concentrate
cast
on
out some demons afterwards.
and just think of it while I'm looking at this.
Hold on, Bill. Turn off your radio.
Now,
not
Billy Graham, is it? What I would like is if at some time
someone thought I was a fundamentalist.
By coming up and saying whether or not you got this, what I was concentrating on.
And we'll put it to a real test here.
Okay. Yes.
Like I said, Washington by 7 over Houston.
Washington by 7 over Houston. Sure, I'd go with that.
No, you go with what? Which one? You got to give me one of them.
We said Washington by 7 over Houston.
So you like Washington. Chicago 6 over Detroit.
Oh.
I think
you've got a pretty highbrow listenership. I might take Detroit in the points myself.
Okay. Cleveland by 1 over Cincinnati.
Oh, that's a toss-up.
Yeah.
Are you betting on this? I mean, are we
This is for amusement purposes.
Welcome back, Barbara Carlson and friends. Donald Michael Craig is our guest this morning. He is a bona fide Wiccan witch. And we are going to go to your calls. David, hello.
Good morning, Barbara. I'd like to say hi to your guest, Don.
Good morning.
And also I'd like to say hi to Fat Man with a Camera, who I understand is masquerading as a video journalist down there this Halloween.
How did you know?
Well, I happen to know Fat Man with a Camera. I'm in his exclusive fan club.
I see.
He has very few fans, and I'm one of them. But
I've never seen him before in my entire life. Is he a nice guy?
He's a wonderful man.
He's watching me sneeze, cough, and swear at him, so it's going to be a wonderful video.
And I'm guessing there's a vampire in the lobby. I guessed right. There is a vampire in the lobby.
There is, definitely.
Hi, Fat Man with the Camera here, Northwest Community Television.
Oh, really?
You must be the vampire. Go ahead. This is cable. It doesn't have to be good. All right, just a second here. Fat Man with the vampire. So you're on deck here in a few minutes, I guess.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Well, I'll let you. I know you got to get your persona together there or whatever. So I'll let you. What do you do? Meditate?
Yeah.
Sip a few corpuscles.
There you go. There you go.
Pop some of that blood flavored lifesavers.
You're on it, man.
I got some dead chickens in the car if you want to suck on them.
Do you?
Hi.
Oh, this is really what we need around here.
Batman with a camera from Northwest Community Television.
Heard. Good morning. Happy Halloween.
And you are?
My name is Andrea, and I'm a sales assistant.
Oh. You're the one of those busy people who actually put the money in the hands of the people who pay for this stuff, right?
I put the proposals. Hoping to get the money for the station.
So why should we run airtime on KSTP, huh? Or should we buy it?
Because we are the greatest, and we've got the greatest audience.
Okay, how big is your share of the market here?
You know, I don't even know. I've looked at so many facts and figures. I'm fairly new to the station. And I've looked at so many facts and figures that I couldn't remember which was which.
So you're really the cleaning lady, and you really don't know
Yes, I am, in
anything.
disguise. This is true. Today's Halloween, I got to disguise as an office person.
Now see, Yates lied to me. He said he quit smoking. He was out in the parking lot.
With a cigarette.
Yes. and Steve Conrad said that he told Barbara all about this. She didn't know anything about it. And now we've got this cleaning woman.
Disguised as an office
Just
person.
pretending to be some sales
We wanted it to look like we had a lot of people here.
I see, yeah.
There's really just the four walls and the vermin.
There's three people and you change costume.
This is true. I do. Just watch. You'll see me later.
You just circle the building or what?
I socialize.
You've laughed me twice so far. You're Miss Feelgood, right? You just go, how you doing? How you doing? Here's some coffee. There you go. I love this artwork. Dueling dinosaurs. No, it's cougars. Excuse me. Or panteros.
What time is it? Vampire time.
There we go.
Come on in. Salesperson here.
There we go. Live with the vampire. I have no crucifixes on me. You're safe. I frisked Peter. He's okay. I don't know about Barbara.
I had to Brian Terlich.
She is marginal Catholic.
Oh, no.
Meeting of the minds.
No.
Are you the vampire? I am the vampire.
No.
It's okay. Now this becomes a political issue, isn't it? You're running for office. He's running for office.
You promised not to discriminate.
It's written and it's straight. You're good. Take a deep breath. Will you come back winter solstice?
Sure.
We'll set you up for that date.
Sure, I'd be glad to.
And unless it's like a stay-at-home type holiday.
They're trying to tell me that guy's bogus, and I don't believe it, man. He's the real thing.
All right.
Yes, I will.
Shalom.
Nobody knows business travelers like that.
Well, how you doing?
Oh, wonderful, wonderful.
Oh, high pressure sales meeting.
Oh, now we're not gonna talk about anything.
Oh. I should have practiced my documentary technique. Just a minute.
Yeah. So, I think notice arms crossed, leaning back, not defensive.
Let me see your incisors.
My what?
Your teeth.
Barbara, you must not flirt with a vampire in such manners.
Well, I don't think your eye teeth are so damn long. I mean, I thought you had to have long, pointy little teeth in order to suck that blood.
Oh, would you like me to give you a demonstration?
Sure.
Really?
Sure.
Well, come on over here, baby.
You come and get me, honey. I'm not moving.
What channel is this on and when?
This is on
I'm in King Cable where I live.
Oh yeah, you got it. Channel 32.
What about
look at it.
Amzak?
I don't know. You may see it on Channel 6.
This is the most fun radio station to be at in the Twin Cities.
That's the funnest one I've been to.
He says you've only been to one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I agree with Barbara. This demonstrates extreme suction. See, I agree with Barbara. This fake vampire thing is.
She doesn't like it?
Yeah.
Gotta.
Peter seems to be enjoying it, but then he's a few years younger than all of us. He's got to get home early to put on his costume for tonight, you know. Come on in. This is cable. It doesn't have to be good.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but I could live without it.
Fat man with a camera hanging out in the lobby of KSTP.
Both of them?
Here's what she's been doing. She types up the script.
she needs to make revisions. She like draws arrows and writes it in pencil, and she has to go back and retype it. Doesn't this have the capability it all can be done basically on the screen, and that way she doesn't have to go type it?
Yeah.
I don't believe it. KSTP is just discovering the word processor.
What in the world is this? The card is way down here. I cannot even. Oh, God. I love that.
That's good. Happy birthday to Miss Chris. Happy birthday to Miss Chris.
Well, I think it's a
Happy birthday. I think she's 43. Happy birthday, Miss
I'm not
Chris.
43.
Oh, I was giving your measurements.
Oh.
Hey, watch it.
I am catching up to my bra size.
I didn't know they gave D designations to your age. Well, that makes me
Thank you for that
about a 34F on my case, I guess.
Michael, good morning.
Good morning, Barbara. I have a question. I'll just fire it off, and then I'll hang up and listen to the
All
answer.
right.
To your guest. Every now and then, I get this uncontrollable urge to hang out at a butcher shop and just watch them cut up meat. My throat gets all dry and swollen up. Am I a closet vampire? Thank you.
No, actually, I think he may be a closet Kibble and Bits dog, actually. I think that might be the thing.
This is Fat Man taking some of Barbara's candy here home for his kids on the advice of Chief Engineer. So it's okay. It's got that kind of authority. Oh, crunch. Oh, yeah, chocolate. You gotta have that chocolate.
Good for you.
I got a good vanishing story for you.
Okay, well, do you have a good story? Because we want to know. I mean, you know, if you want a T-shirt.
Yeah, I used to draw paychecks every week and before I went in self-employment.
Mm-hmm.
And about a third of the money vanished before I got it.
Right into the coffers of the U.S. government. Oh, Greg, we know how serious you are. Hello, Hugh.
Hi.
Hi.
I just wanted to tell you about my ghost story.
Meanwhile, back at the show.
Hello, Bill. Bill. When I talked about those stories, Bill said adios, Barbara. Sean, good morning.
How you doing, Barbara?
I'm fine, thank you.
Hey, I got a question for the vampire.
Okay.
Can you change shapes like you see in the movies?
Well, yes, but of course, there's many incarnations of a vampire. I can be all types of different things. When I was in Romania, I was a slender white guy. But of course.
Do you like being white better than black?
Oh, in Romania, it's much better.
Much better.
Look at this activity.
She's not gonna let you.
Hustle. I respect you as a human being and as a co-worker. Excuse me, I am passing. Nothing personal. Bye. I just want to say, and I know you've heard this before, that you don't look anything like you did on the Big Valley, okay?
Shut up. I hear you make really obnoxious remarks about people on your show.
No.
Have fun.
No, I'm here to make you look good. Right. Tramp. Official KSTP Candy High Premium Water. Tastes an awful lot like smoking tires.
Now you're a man that's in part of the age. The demographics.
The core demo.
Yeah, are 22 to 54, and I've got to raise my. I have to raise my figures in that area. I'm off the wall with women. I mean, you know, I'm off the book with women. But that's not their audience. So what do I have to do?
Gee, I don't know. Consultants get paid, I guess, considerably better than I do.
But you're a listener.
So the first thing you should do is pay me large sums of money to tell you what you want to hear. That's what I'd do. I thought. Let's see who is in production. It's Mercedes.
Hi, Fat Man.
Hi. Gee, you know me.
Oh, your reputation.
Hey, should I intimidate you? This is great. See? When people
God, the damn light, and I'm sitting here just minding my own business.
Okay, I don't really need it. It's just it's a video thing. See, news guys come on, they got these. They don't actually need them. But it really
just makes us feel
yes,
like we're really in a spot.
It's like confess.
But remember,
I've got my Louisville Slugger, and I'm not afraid to use it.
Is this genuine padding on here? Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So what do you actually do?
Oh, I write copy. We were working on something for prom catering.
That's media talk for scripts.
Yep.
I have to inform my ignorant viewership. It's cable, you see. We may even have to sound these words out.
Okay.
And prom catering can set up right at your office.
See, you're picking up in the middle, so
or
you're
any
losing
site
something,
you choose.
You can read
Call
too. That's
prom
impressive for a cable guy.
catering.
Wow.
No for a catering. No for a.
See, that's why we're still working on it now.
And as he opened up the door, I could see him react in fright on his face, and he just fainted dead away. Just flopped right there. It scared me so bad, I couldn't speak. Everybody saw me react, and I was white as a ghost, and all I could do was point and make funny noises.
Ooh, what happened? What happened? Because I got to go off the air.
So they looked out there where I was pointing, and they saw Dennis laying on the floor, and everybody was afraid to go out. So en masse, everybody kind of shuffled out there to the door. And here was Dennis he was fainted. I mean,
So you don't know what he saw? Oh, we can't find the end of this ghost story. I can't believe it. I want to thank you all for sharing these stories, and I'm going to get those T-shirts from my kid, and I'll give the names tomorrow. I'll pay for them. That's what I'll do. They're wonderful T-shirts. Thanks for the stories. Thanks for listening. Thanks for being part of my day. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Hello, this is Gil Gross filling in for Paul Harvey.
We're out of here.
Okay.
We're out of here.
Let me shake your hand.
I'm going to go. Nice to talk to you. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, I couldn't have done it without you. Thanks for the ride.
Manage all
Hey,
the
no
risks
problem.
which you face.
Nice meeting you, man with the camera. That man with the camera.
Yeah, well, not so fat man, apparently, according to the
somewhat
to the polls.
shortly.
Yeah, the chubby man with the camera, the slightly overweight man, the out-of-shape man with the camera.
The beer-bellied man with the camera.
Instead of down in the tropics, but
Your nose got Anson.
No, but then very few people are. In fact, very few groups of people are. I gotta do one other thing while I'm here. Okay. There we go. This is how I do stand-ups. Okay, it's just me and a camera.
I know.
All right.
What a concept.
Fat man with a camera with Mercedes. Here, we'll do a left-handed handshake. Just a minute, I gotta eye this in. There we go. This is called the unsteady cam. Before the film industry got it, I had it. Northwest Community Cable, we reek with the best of them. I was told by Steve Conrad that he talked to everybody, and there may be a problem with Turi. Okay?
There may be
Now, don't get ahead of yourself. I don't want you to indict yourself, okay?
I'd wear a protective cup if I were you.
I see.
She doesn't own a Louisville Slugger like I do, but she wears pointy-toed boots.
Where'd you guys get your Louisville Sluggers?
From admiring fans.
Let me see.
Feel free to
Oh,
interrupt.
Barbara's here. We have to put the light on. I want to see you wield that.
Very fancy. What you had a promo?
You need that to walk certain streets in Minneapolis.
Bon bon.
Or do you remember that?
Good new present, huh?
Yes, new toy.
A new toy?
But back to what we were talking about, no, Turi
I
does
forgot
not
what
like
it was.
cameras. So
Yeah.
I'd be very careful. Very careful.
Go ahead. You can walk right in front.
I don't want to do that. I want to get... She's so obnoxious.
I'm backing out now.
Well,
I sense
gee,
tension.
must you go already?
Yeah, I sense tension in the air. Hey, it's nice getting to know you.
Bye, fat man.
It's Barbara leaving. Fat man with a camera. Bidding farewell to Barbara Carlson, who is not feeling well. There they go. A bizarre looking semi-van of some sort. Oh! Go on in!
Why, thank you, sir.
Hi. I'm not sure who that was.
You just like go to the cable companies and
Here
say...
you go. Everything's automatic.
Mm-hmm.
And wait, your name is?
Kimberly Derrick.
Kimberly Derrick. Okay. Take that. Hold that up to your eyeball.
Of course. Okay, now
Get me
tell
on
me.
it. Hi, this is Fat Man with the Camera helping Kimberly Derrick, who is in sales at KSTP, do a documentary. Fat Man will now... Come on, just look through there. Come on.
Okay.
This is easy. Look, it's cable. It doesn't have to be good. This is a Miss Chris's birthday cupcake. Okay. Now, the art of good documentary making one, get a camera that does everything for you. So at any rate, what they do is they got a big studio. Ours is the best. Okay, but these other funky little outfits, you know, you can go there and use like Super 8 or whatever they're still using. And they got editing suites and these camera kits and all that.
I was a reporter in college, though. I remember how to run these.
Oh, where'd you go?
Winona State.
Oh, big school. I've been at Winona.
Huge.
The Winona, what are they, Wildcats?
No, Warriors.
Yeah, Warriors, that was it. I've always been a Warriors fan. So anyway, I'm going to eat this.
Okay.
So anyway, yeah, that's what you do. And you're on your own. Sometimes these cable systems, they charge you.
Do they really?
We don't. No, we don't. Now! You get to be the cameraman. You can be skinny man with the camera. Here, just look through there. I need some assistance on this gig here.
All right.
Just put that on your shoulder. Put your hand kind of through here. You'll find it.
I'll find it. Okay.
Yeah, okay, now don't touch anything. Now careful, there's a thumb rest right here. You gotta kind of keep it to the left. Otherwise you'll hit the button. Now follow me.
All right.
See if we're zoomed all the way out. Wide. Yep, we're all the way out. Okay. So I gotta ask a question here. Look at this.
Ask a question.
Am I vain or am I vain? Now, are these Furry Riders t-shirts? Or these sweatshirts, the famous?
I believe those are Barbara's.
Oh, those are Barbara's.
I believe so.
Okay, we're out of luck here. Oh, gotta be over here. You just stay there, I'll follow you. See, not just anybody can do this.
That's true.
Now, if these are Turries, I just want to go on record that I had my opportunity. My car is parked right out there. And I could have ripped her royal. But I'm not that kind of guy. Oh, okay. Wow. That was her son. Those are Turries. Here, hang on. There. You're back online here.
I'm back up.
Okay.
Now, do I push something?
No, I got it going.
You got it going.
Now, you just back up a little bit so I can focus.
Okay.
Oh, I'm into pay dirt here.
Here.
Eat it up, Turry Rider fans, because I got them. Yeah, I got it. I could wear it. I could walk out with it. They would never know.
Beautiful.
In fact, just a second. She's not doing here for an hour. Look at this. This is how close I came to doing her in. Okay?
Oh.
See, I got it on.
Gorgeous.
Looks great.
Yeah. Oh. Oh.
There
you go.
I watched the ESPN powerlifting last night.
Oh.
Okay. Now if I can get it off again. I think Fat Man needs an extra large. See, people say I'm not fat, but I fill this extra large out pretty good, wouldn't you say?
Well, it'd be okay if it never shrunk.
Yeah. Oh yeah. By the time this shrinks, I'll be singing soprano. Okay, I'm an honest man and good looking. Not like that, what's his name? Channel 6 over there. Fancy Ray. See, I don't have to keep telling people I'm the best looking man in comedy because they can see that. Billion hours is on it.
I really understand what you're trying to do.
Probably been dropped a few times. Okay, I will do a patented Fat Man stand up from the opposite side. Here we go. This is Norm, my accomplice. And I also want to point out that the whole point with this t-shirt thing is Turry needs people to prove that they don't really want them, okay? I could have stole the whole lot of them, and they're still there. So see, by all rights, I ought to get one anyway.
But you don't want one.
I don't want one. I really don't want one. I'll take the plane tickets to Europe, and she can have the t-shirt.
You're listening to the Fat White Racist.
I have a brother who lives up in Little Falls, so he can get it.
So most of these whiners are calling about whoever it is who's on, right?
We get a lot of that. We get a lot of calls. We oddly enough get calls from people wondering why they can't get us. Local in town, and often they don't have their dial turned to 1500. Well, you know, come on. I don't know. We get real strange with little old ladies who. We even have a little old lady, if you believe this, who like twice or 3 times a week calls to ask the date and the day.
KSTP waiting room. There we go. Yep, the waiting room is now occupied.
A 24-hour broadcast?
There it is.
Yeah, it's like a
Hi again. Hey, I recognize that raincoat.
Snowing in October when we have a guy here all day.
Right?
Yep,
You're the one who calls her into those little conferences?
that's me.
Yeah, okay. Well, just clarify for our viewers that Turi has expressed a non-desire, right?
Turi has expressed a non-desire.
Okay.
She's too busy today.
Okay, so we'll exit gracefully. Thank you so much.
Thanks. Bye.
It's her loss. Hey, Norm, you can be my cameraman again, okay? Sure. Okay, we've just heard Turi doesn't want to participate. You need to give me a little more headroom there this time. Oh, you're being paged, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, you can get that. So Fat Man with the camera is going to go before the snow gets too much or too deep. You get out of here. You need to answer that, or?
I should, yes.
Okay, go ahead. Come on. Distraction.
Engineering norm. It wouldn't ring one more time, would it?
No, okay, so there you go. I'm going to give my parting shot at Turi, okay?
Okay.
Make sure you're not cutting my head off there.
No, I got all of your head.
Okay. This is what Turi would have heard if I'd come in and she'd said no. I would have said, oh, come on, Turi, baby. You know you want it. You want it as much as I do. And I'd make it really good for you, I promise. Oh, Turi, Turi, Turi. I just need something to remember you by. Well, thank you anyway. I guess it's the wife.
Oh, dear.
Thank you, Norm.
You're welcome, sir.
I'll just pack this garbage back together. Actually, she acts like she was doing me a favor. I would have been doing her a favor. Trust me, I'm that good. How's Norm?
Oh, I know that.
He's in for a bonus now. I've boosted his career immensely. Parting shot. So Fat Man with the camera, having failed to make the big score, must say goodbye to all his newfound friends at KSTP.
Bye, goodbye.
The lady who won't give her name, but she answers the phones. Taking the place of Miss Chris, who's at a big party right now.
She's had a birthday party. This is true. Bye.
Bye Hallway. Goodbye Panthers. Bye whoever. They've all deserted me. Bye salesperson.
I'm not a salesperson, but that's alright.
GM, whoever. GM. I know he's probably somebody really important, and I've just made a complete ass of myself.
It's alright.
Parting shot. I'm out of here.
Out.
Somebody warned Turi.
Yeah.
Some fink called her up.
She probably listened this morning.
Yeah, that's true. Well, tell her I love her and appreciate her.
Oh, you know I will.
And I respect her as a person and a fellow human being.
Yes, Fat Man with the camera.
And I think she's a radio pioneer, and I would have just loved to have met her, but I'm out the door now if I can find it. Here, let's see if I can do this gracefully. Okay, final parting from Peter Thiel. God bless KSTP. God bless America. Fat Man has left the building. Fat Man has left the building.
There's a gentleman here who calls himself Fat Man? Why would he do that?
Maybe he's large.
Well, I don't want to call him Fat Man.
Well, he wants you to.
I think that... But this is the type of listener I get. They want me to walk up and down their back in spike-heeled boots. They want me to abuse them in every way. Hello there.
Hi there, Turi.
Hi, why do you call yourself Fat Man here?
Well, this is Fat Man with the camera from Northwest Community Television. And I was out there earlier today and saw most of your coworkers, and they all spoke in such glowing terms about you. I wanted to call personally and say that I agree and I respect your work. And I'm sorry we just couldn't get our schedules together.
I hate to break this to you, but I only vaguely heard that you were coming around, and I believe I expressed my sincere displeasure with the idea of being filmed in any way.
Oh, sorry.
Why would you apologize to me for you not seeing me? Why, you know, do you think it's ruined my life that you didn't come and see me today?
No, I don't think so. Could you...
Just checking. I'm just, you know.
No. What's the deal on this T-shirts? I'm just checking. There's a pile of T-shirts on your desk there, and
Don't you touch those. Don't you even think of touching those. Those are my round-trip ticket to Europe.
That may be too late, Turi.
Did you take a T-shirt?
No. I'm just wondering, wasn't the deal if you could prove you really didn't want them, you got one?
No.
Oh.
Did you take one?
No, I didn't want one.
Good.
So I didn't take any.
Good. you can have one, you know.
Pardon?
You can have one, you know.
Oh, I can. Well,
No,
I'm there now.
I'm lying. No, you really
get
can't.
one.
I'm just being mean.
I know.
I know.
You got a stack of them, but I think...
I do, because they're my round trip ticket to Europe.
Barbara's got some really nice ones, though. They're like the Twins logo, sort of, but they're unofficial.
But at this point in Minnesota, you could take a kid's crayon and write Twins, T-W-I-N-Z, on a shirt and sell it for $92.
Well, I think you could staple a dead cat to your forehead. If it was white and had some red on it, you know, it would pass.
Pretty much, and if the tail looked at all bat-like. Yeah, you could. It's true. Well, I'm glad you made it, and thank you for calling.
Yeah, we'll see you.
Okay, bye-bye. 21 minutes past 3 o'clock, AM 1500 KSTP, the talk station.
Some people think that winter layering was invented by a department store, but folks in the Old West knew it was just simple survival. As the months got colder and colder,
Hold it up straight.